produce medical devices and measurement devices for providing insight into cardiovascular health. We have products for in-clinic, in-home use, and we're working on our wearable technologies, which is awfully on topic for where I am today. It's basically more than just blood pressure is probably the summary for it. We can give you insight into arterial stiffness, and that'll let you know your arterial age, for want of a better term. And that's basically where we're at. So medical devices, very heavily involved with sensors. You can't fly blind. In terms of trends, it's medical devices are funny industry. In some ways, it's very traditional. Things don't always move that quickly, but when they do, they come in bursts. I guess the thing I'm seeing is we're driven forward along with sort of more the wellness devices as well. The ones you always hear about, your Whoop, Oura Ring, and so on. For us, we come at it from a validated medical device perspective, which is frankly a harder hill to climb, but the results are a lot better. You can depend on a medical device. A wellness device is more suggestive of what you could do. For us, the movement towards in-home use of sensors like PPGs is definitely where the industry's headed more towards. In the past, wearables pretty much were relegated to things like your ambulatory blood pressure meter, the sort of still a cuff. You wear it around for the day to understand what's going on, but being able to get the insights into your cardiovascular health with more of a touch type sensor, that's a next big ring for everyone to head towards. You need to get out of the office, you need to see what's out there, and sometimes it's not just about, device X has come on the market, it's fusion, it's spotting, hang on a tick, here's a sensor that, for instance, I just saw at one of the booths, there's a company doing magnetic sensing, and they can measure essentially the electrical signals for your musculature. And a lot of their applications are around movement and so on. I saw that and thought, hang on a tick, I wonder how we could go with cardiac detection. So it's really about spotting an opportunity, spotting something, and then coming up with an application that, even if they hadn't considered it, maybe there's an opportunity on that. I just stopped by the booth for a crowd called Tag Connect, and they produce development and debug tools. They're these amazing little probes that give you access to the electronics reliably during development. That sort of thing enables the development process alone. So it's not just about, you think sensors converge, okay, I'm going to go and see the sensor companies. But it's all the supporting activity, the infrastructure that's behind that, the tools that might get you to the next stage of development. Hang on a tick, now I can make my devices smaller, or I can save on BOM cost because now I've got a way of ditching a debug header, which to anybody who does electronics design will be going, wow, that's amazing. And everyone else, I realise, might go, okay. So yeah, it's just a real eye-opener. It's good to get out of the office, good to see what's around, see what the possibilities might be. Yeah, look, I honestly, just for me personally, I'm an electrical engineer by trade, did a lot of embedded software development. This is Candyland in here. It's great to go around, even just see the toys, have a look at the eval kits, chat to the field engineers, the people who see how a lot of other companies, whether they're competitors or in separate industries, how they apply the technology that they're selling. Because it's easy to go on the website, you have a look on, you go, oh, well, I want a sensor that does this, but speaking to someone who's seen how it's been used, how it's been challenging to use, how they debug it, hear a few war stories. Online's fabulous, but there's no substitute for just face-to-face talking to someone about what's going on and frankly geeking out a little together.